fine morning. I woke up and I could see the world as it is, like in HD, and it was like magic for me, but actually it was basic. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Snehal and we have created this channel to just share information where I could be of any help to you guys with my experiences. So let's get into the topic for today, which is LASIK surgery. I underwent LASIK surgery in the month of August 2024 and it has been around, I can say, 7 to 8 months, and I must say it was one of the best decisions that I took for myself. Ever since I was in my 7th standard, I am wearing the glasses. My power started from -1 and it went on till -5 until recently. So it was, the struggle is really real for the people who wear specs might know it. You know, everything is foggy when it's raining. You can swim but you cannot see anything underwater. There is a hyper level dependency on your glasses, and you know, the most funny part was when I wanted to search for my glasses, how should I search for my glasses because I cannot see. And then I later switched to contacts as well, like since I started going to the college, experimented a lot with colors and everything in contact lenses, and then I got done with contact lenses as well because that started to become pretty uncomfortable for me. It started itching my eyes, there was dryness, there was redness, and it was not because they were expired or old. That's when I decided I am going to do this. So the first step that I took to at least the consultation for this, so that's when I went to two clinics, and the first one was, I am staying in Pune, so the first one is called NIO. Consultation cost was around 800 rupees, and the starting price for them is 1 lakh, and it goes on till, you know, how much ever advanced you want to go. My second consultation was in Pune Eye Care. Let me tell you, it is a very good clinic. When first I went to NIO, I did not feel very welcomed because, you know, if you're going for this kind of surgery, you need a little bit guidance, a little bit motivation that, you know, they are doing a good job and you don't need to be scared of anything and nothing. So that was missing in NIO, and I was on my own, and I was like very sure that I cannot do this here. So then I went to Pune Eye Care, and the first day itself I felt very good. I felt very welcomed, and they knew what I am going through. Staff is very friendly and they'll, you know, make you feel at least a little calm. So the first day I went, they asked me if you want to go through the test. So I said yes, because I was very sure by then that I will do it here only. So what do they do in the test? Like the pre-test is something that I can show you. So this is my file, and in this file the first preliminary test that they do is mostly if my cornea's thickness is enough to get this surgery done. Are there any kinds of issues in my eyes? Is anything going to be an issue for me? So all of these tests are being done. It costed me around 3,000 rupees back then. My power, my cylindrical, this, that, everything was tested through, and then they told me, we can, you know, go ahead with your surgery. Your corneal thickness and everything is fine to operate on. To keep that in mind, if you're going for any tests, you have to, you know, free the rest of your day because you can't do anything else after you're back from
15
the
days to
clinic.
go for the
They mentioned
surgery.
one thing to me, that I have to stop wearing contacts at least 15 to 20 days before the surgery. So I inquired them about the cost of the surgery and what kind of variations they have. So I read a lot about surgeries and what are the side effects, advantages, reviews, anything that went bad for anyone. And there were a lot of types of surgeries. First one was basic laser surgery, where a full flap is cut out and then the laser goes and corrects your power, and then the flap is again closed and it is again put back to the normal location. The second one was, I think it is called LASIK or Smile, I don't know. Then in that it is flapless, so you have they just make a simple cut, a vertical cut, and then they correct your eyes through that cut. And then there's third, which is lenses, like permanently they put lenses in your eyes. They do not operate on your eyes, but they put lenses in your eyes. So those three were there, and I was very sure I don't want lenses, because I saw someone's video and there was not a very positive review of that, so I did not want that. For a smile, it was costing way more than my budget, so I went on with LASIK, because my 2 or 3 friends have already done that and they were okay with it. So I decided to go with LASIK. And also Pune Eye Care only had basic LASIK, so I asked for the costing. They told me 40,000 for generic and 50,000 for my power specific surgery. So obviously I went with power specific surgery, calmed my anxiety. They told me the process is very simple, it's a 10 minutes process and everything. And I took care. I did not wear lenses for around 10 to 15 days before my surgery. I cleared out my work timings, like I took leave after the surgery 2 to 3 days, and I went for the surgery. So the surgery day has arrived today. I was pretty scared, nervous, like what if something goes wrong? What if I cannot see anything after today? What if I go blind? What if, whatever I'm seeing right now is also not visible to me? And lots of thoughts were there while going to the surgery. But then I was like, no, I cannot back out right now. I have to go through this, because it will be good and I will finally be able to see underwater, so that was my one major motivation. I don't know why, but that was there. And apart from that, I also was excited about wearing sunglasses again, and that happened. So I went to the clinic, to the hospital, and then they told me to bring a kit from their own medical store. They told me to go inside and wait. Now I know that it will be my turn to get the surgery done, so I was like pretty nervous. So I went in. There were 2 to 3 doctors, 2 to 3 nurses, and they spoke to me. They told me that it is fine, it's normal, just calm down. And then they gave me 2 sponge balls in both of my hands to hold. They asked me to lie down on that bed, operation bed, and I was supposed to be awake. There was no anesthesia involved. I think only my eyes were made a little numb. So the first step that they did was to put 2 eye drops in both my eyes, okay? And they told me to keep my eyes open throughout and listen to their instructions and follow the instructions. Now I'll tell you how did it feel when I was in there, like lying down. So first of all, they gave me a little bit of, they told me to close my eyes, open my eyes. Then I could see there were 2 machines on the top, and they were telling me that just see this light, just follow this green light, follow this blue light, go on doing this for the other eye, pause. Then she told me to open my eyes, like look at this point. Then she told me for a while that you after 10 seconds you will not see anything, there will be complete darkness. And I got really scared at that time, and I was like, oh my god, what if I can't see anything after that point? But luckily, for after 10 seconds I could see, again some vision was there. For a while it was completely dark, okay, and that was the time when I was like regretting my decision. But then she told me that it's fine now, this is done. It was a quick procedure, almost 10 minutes, it was done. But once I was out, the eyes were burning. It was the case that my eyes went under this cut, and I could feel it. It was very sensitive. I could feel that like something has teared my eyes apart, but it was paining. They gave me the black color sunglasses, goggles. I felt very dizzy that day, but my mom was there. They took care of the bills and everything. Then they gave me 5 to 6 drops to use. There were medications. They explained everything to my friend, and then we left from there. And that day itself, I felt maximum pain that caused. Like I could not open my eyes. Also, it was very painful for that day. But then fine, they told me to continuously put the drops and you'll feel fine about it. So I did that. My mom did a lot of, follow up about my drops. And then first day went fine. I ate something. I came back home. I ate something. I slept for the whole day. The second day, what happens post surgery? The other day you have to go to the hospital again to show if everything is right. So that day I went out, I stepped my leg out, and I was like, oh my god, I can see everything. That is so good. That is magic for me. That is, I cannot even explain this in words to you all, but I think who has done this surgery can relate to me. And it was beautiful. I could see this and I was like, I'm so happy. And then I went to the doctor. She told me everything is fine, the cornea is fine, no big deal. They gave me tissues to clean my eyes every now and then after putting eyebrows and everything, so eye drops and everything. So that was done. There were medications for 10 days. There were 4 types of drops to be put, so I took care of the timings and everything. And then I went one time after surgery, and after 10 days I went once. That was it, nothing else. All went well, and I'm so happy that I took this decision for myself, because I feel very free right now. I can I don't have to stress about my specs, water. People who have specs have to restrict themselves, like in gym it will always fall down. Like during swimming, you can swim but you cannot see. If you're doing any kind of adventure activity, you have to remove the specs. You cannot see, then what are you doing it for? So now let me tell you what precautions they asked me to take. So first of all, the black colored goggles were not supposed to be taken off for at least 10 days, okay, from the day of surgery. So because I don't think so dust and everything is allowed in my eyes, it has not to be taken off any time during the day. No water from here to here. You can just wipe off your face and something like that, just clean up. But no water for your, no hair wash, nothing. Only you can take bath from your shoulders to the lower body. Then no screen for 2 days. Now this was a good point for me, because I'm working, right? I cannot take 10 days leave. So no screens for 2 days was fine for me. I took 2 extra days leave, and I did not use screen for rest 2 days also. So 4 days I did not use any screen, no phone, no laptop, no TV, nothing. But I used to read books, and my mom said no to that as well, so I did not read books as well. So 4 days I rested completely. 10 days, if you're okay with this, so you can go out, but you have to take care of your eyes, because there's a flap in your eye right now. So you have to take care. Nothing can go and hit your eye, and it can disturb. The doctor told me to not apply much makeup near my eyes, because makeup applying is still fine, but removing it is a task. She told me to not do this, like we scratch the hell out of our eyes, but I'm not allowed to do that. Nothing else actually. Everything was allowed. Yeah, so that went well, I guess. And then today I can see everything very clearly. Take that bold decision. Please take this step for yourself, because you will feel really free, really beautiful, and it's a lot of less trauma, I would say. Yeah, so that's it for today's video, guys. Please let me know if you have any questions in the comments box. If you have anything to talk about, please reach out to me. I have spoken to many people who want to do this now, and I hope this video will help many more who will. Sure, you will change your life for a better reason, for a good in a good way. So please take that step. Let's meet in the next video. Until then, bye bye, take care.